find my phone. You know I can't do anything without it. It has my calendar, contacts, everything. Tank, a little help, please.
I'm right here, you silly ass.
Thanks, Tank. I don't know what I would do without you.
Seriously, you should get that thing glued to your forehead. It's right here.
Thanks, Tank. Well, let's just see if all my stuff is here.
Everything is right here. You would think you need some fairy dust or something, but it's really not that hard. Come on, let's have a little fun here.
Tank, stop it.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You turn heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough.
Boy, why are you crying?
What is your name?
Wendy, Mora, Angela, darling. What's yours?
Peter Pan.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Like the bus company? Oh, sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Where'd you live?
http://www.pete.pan.
What a weird address. Sounds like you live inside the internet. Are you password protected?
Very funny.
I mean, is that what they put on the letters?
I don't get any letters. Who gets letters anymore? It's the 21st century, for crying out loud.
But your mother gets letters. Mothers always seem to be hung up in getting thank you notes and stuff.
I don't have a mother.
Peter!
No, you can't touch me.
Why not?
No one can ever touch me.
But why?
Well, I don't know. It's almost like I'm not quite real anymore. Like, you couldn't really touch me if you tried.
Well, no wonder you were crying.
I wasn't crying. I was just mad at my crummy phone. The screen is completely blank, and I bet I lost every single app.
How awful! Peter, I hate to tell you, but I think the battery's just dead.
So,
Seriously? What kind of fantasy world do you live in?
very nice. There's no need to be sarcastic.
Look, I'll charge it for you. But first we need a little bit more light.
Is it ready yet?
Not yet.
Wendy, look! I fixed it.
I, of course, did nothing.
Oh, you know, you did a little.
A little? If I'm so useless, I'm going back to bed. You need a reality check. Good night.
Wendy, don't. I can't help bragging when I'm proud of myself. But I do think girls are way better at this stuff than boys.
You really think so, Peter?
Yeah. People think boys are all science and technology, but that's just ridiculous. In my world, both girls and boys are super techno geeks, and it's great. Sometimes the girls are way better at figuring this stuff out.
That is a perfectly wonderful thing to say. I forgive you. I'll give you a kiss if you like.
Thank you.
Don't you know what a kiss is?
Well, I'll know when you give it to me. Oh, now should I give you a kiss?
Sure. This should be interesting. Oh, Peter, thank you. Just what I wanted. I'll keep it right here. Peter, how old are you?
I don't know, but pretty young, I think. I got lost when I was little.
Got lost? What do you mean?
When I was young, I heard my parents talking about what I was going to be when I grew up. I just wanted to be a little kid and to have fun, so I started playing video games nonstop. I didn't have to worry about stupid grown-up stuff in my digital world. I could be whoever or whatever I wanted to be. And I never, ever had to grow up to be a man.
So, how did you get lost?
just was playing video games. Then suddenly I was in one. Literally. It's called Neverland. The only way I can get back and forth to the real world now is through the flat screen. It has to be on channel 51. Good thing your mom watches the Weather Channel.
So, you live inside the TV?
Not exactly. I just got so into my video world that I got sucked up into the cloud. You know, where people store data, the net. I sort of travel along the information superhighway 24/7. I literally surf the web.
That sounds really cool.
It is. It's the best. Except when it's not. And completely losing touch with reality can feel pretty scary. Imagine being lost in a place filled with hackers and viruses and people asking you for your mother's maiden name. Neverland can be a pretty iffy place if you aren't careful. But I have some friends in high places.
What on earth do you mean by that?
Let's just say it helps to believe in a little magic and fairy dust when you're dealing with the digital world. Speaking of which, Hank, where are you? Come out and stop fooling around.
You don't mean there's a fairy in this room? I didn't think they really existed.
She came with me. Children know so much these days and are growing up so fast that they hardly believe in anything anymore. And they especially don't believe in fairies, little beings who help us out of the jam when we're in one. You know, every time a kid says, I don't believe in fairies, there's another fairy that falls down dead. You don't hear anyone talking, do you?
Well, I thought I heard bells for a second there, but now I think it's someone who's really angry and talking in a language I can't really understand.
That's Tink speaking the fairy language. I can hear it too, but I can understand it.
It's coming from in the cabinet.
Oh, don't give me that, Tink. I can do without the attitude. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you.
Oh, I wish you could come out where I could see her.
Well, she can. Whether she will is another story. Tink is a pretty independent-minded creature. She is her own woman.
Oh, I can see her. I've never seen anyone quite like her before.
She's not always diplomatic, but she always says what's on her mind.
What did she say?
She says to stop gawking at her as if she were a zoo animal. It's rude and ignorant. And she isn't going to help you at all, so don't even think about asking for any magic. Oh, very nice, Tink.
What?
She said, you silly ass. Very nice. She's called Tink because she's good at tinkering with all kinds of gadgets. She can fix just about any electronic device you can imagine.
So, where do you live now?
With the lost ones in Neverland.
Who are the lost ones?
There are children who became so wrapped up in their computers and Xboxes and PlayStations that they literally became absorbed into them. We all found each other in the Neverland. I'm the captain there.
That sounds awesome.
Mostly. But we're a bit moldy. It's hard never having anyone really mature around. We fight a lot, and there's no one to protect us or